Hi, it's Christina here from Green Umbrella Marketing. We are in the last few days before we disappear off for the Christmas break, and I just wanted to share with you essentially 5 things that you're going to need to do before you down tools for Christmas. Now, if you are running your social media platforms, if you're in charge of marketing for your business, it's a really tricky time because you're always used to planning ahead and you've probably got systems in place, automations, that kind of thing that would usually be happening, 5, maybe even 7 days a week. And we just need to make sure that we've got things switched off in the right places. So the first thing I would sort of say to you to do is to actually make sure you're communicating your opening hours. So, are you closing the office on the 20th or the 23rd? Do you finish at lunchtime on Christmas Eve? You're actually able to dive into Google My Business and adjust those hours there. You can also update your social media platforms so that, you've got a post there, and I'd suggest using the pinned post feature, so that front and center on your page, it's really clear when your business is going to be open or closed. Okay, number 2 for you is to check your scheduled posts. Now, some of you will be scheduling ahead manually. Maybe you're using Creator Studio, and maybe you've got a system in place where you've got a particular post and you just kind of schedule it for every 8th Monday at 2 p.m, something like that. Just go through, check those posts, make sure that anything scheduled is, not going out at a time where the office is shut, but you're using wording like, give us a call now, or why don't you call in? Because there's nothing more frustrating than turning up somewhere to find the office is shut. But also, if you're using something like Buffer or something like MeetEdgar that allows you to repeat content quite easily, then you also want to have a look at that and play with your schedules there. If you've got MeetEdgar set up and every Friday at 12 noon something is due to be picked and posted, you want to shift that. Maybe just turn off those scheduled spots for that day. I'm saying Friday because this year Christmas Day falls on a Friday, and obviously if we were to put out a sales message on LinkedIn, let's say, right in the middle of everyone's Christmas dinner, that might not reflect too well on us. Task number 3 is all about your email marketing. It kind of ties into task 2 a little bit. If you are sending regular communication, so we email everyone on a Friday at 11 a.m, it might be that in your business it's always on the first day of the month that email goes out. You might want to shift that scheduling, shift that automation. If you have something like a lead magnet, an ebook, something like that when someone downloads it, they then get a series of emails. Again, just go in and check the scheduling on that. If you're using something like MailChimp, you can control which days of the week that email gets sent, and on some systems even down to sort of what time of day that gets sent as well. So you might want to just adjust those settings in terms of your email marketing. Just remember to put something in your diary for January to shift those settings again, get them back in line with what your process is, to make sure that going forward in 2021, going forward next year, that everything is then going out as you want it to go out. Task number 4, this is all about being ready for coming back in the new year. So what you've probably done throughout December is, maybe you've got some different branded headers across your social media that have that kind of Christmas feel to them. Maybe you've been using some sort of visual in your post, posting templates, that sort of stuff that, you've added some snow or, your picture of Father Christmas on it, something like that. In January, you want to come back fresh, so do the work now. Have all those headers ready to go, have that imagery ready to go. You probably don't want to update it just now, but first thing on the 2nd of January or whatever the first working day back is, you want to be able to just make those updates really, really quickly. And if it's time to spring clean your brand as well, it's a fantastic opportunity to do that. But remember, it's across your social media, it's your email marketing templates. We tend to put we use a plugin on our website so that we add snow in December, so that will be removed in January as well. So just think of, across all of your assets, all of your profiles, all of your platforms, just make sure you've got everything ready to go so that you can start next year with a bang. Okay, so task number 5 If, like me, you are managing a number of social media accounts, both personally as a professional from a personal brand perspective, but also for your business as well, you probably find that you're inundated at the best of times with notifications. When it comes to these breaks, obviously this video is all about Christmas, but any holiday you have, you need to be able to take that break. People will be switching off from social media and spending some quality time with their friends and their families. And even though you're responsible for your social media activity, I would recommend you do the same. So, one of the things I'm going to do, when I've done everything, steps 1 to 4, I feel pretty confident that if someone were to leave a message on the Facebook page, drop me a message on LinkedIn, tag me into something on Twitter or Instagram, I feel confident that no one's going to have a problem if I don't respond instantly. And for that reason, before I go to bed on Christmas Eve, I remove those apps that create all those notifications. I take them off my phone and I put them back on usually on the 2nd of January for me. I turn those back on and it just allows me to really properly take a break. Like I said, as a social media manager, you are constantly being fed so much content. You need to take that time for yourself. Don't worry about the FOMO, embrace the JOMO, the joy of missing out. Okay, so that's my 5 things for you. I really hope you take the advice, especially on step 5. And it's just for me to say, have a fantastic Christmas break. And I'll see you in the new year, where we will take your digital marketing presence and absolutely smash the year. Have fun.